This has been a really long time coming. We've been working on this project for, gosh, how many years, right? For a really long time. And of course, I couldn't have done it without me and the special help with the mayor and the city council. The county council, Seth Rose was a big part of it. But the main focus, or the main person that really generated the idea, of course, is Coach Ray Tanner. The Gills Creek watershed played a big part of it, because this is not just the Miracle League baseball field. It's the whole project that comes with the storm drainage, comes with rehab the whole section of Owens Field Park. So I'm going to let everybody talk, take the microphone and talk about this project and how much their personal interest and how much how much work they put into this this project itself. So we'll start it off with our mayor, Steve Benjamin, give a few more remarks, and then we'll get this program going.
Oh, no. Thank you. We've been blessed with some cloud cover, so I won't take advantage of that, okay? And I'll keep it brief. This has been a fantastic public-private partnership. The business community, our fantastic Tanner Foundation, the city, the county, all the different districts that came together to make some things happen, to bring the joy of baseball to every child in our community. The Tanners, I want to highlight you all, Coach, you've been bringing the joy of baseball to millions for the last several decades, and seeing this natural extension to make sure that every child in our community also has a chance to feel this joy is exciting. We're so glad to be here. I do want to make a personal, take a personal point of privilege to thank Councilman Badura and also Councilman Rose. But Mo at the city's been championing this for quite some time and pushing, and wouldn't stop until it got done. So thank you all for being here. It's an exciting day. Let's enjoy it together, and we're waiting to see the fruits of everyone's labors. God bless you.
All right, now we're maybe get some remarks from Councilman Sam Davis. If you have a couple of words to say, we'd love to have you.
Good morning. This is one of the most important, I think, statements the city can make. We have a vast amount of land here, and I think this is the most and the best use for it. I want to thank Mo and really congratulate him on championing this effort. The one thing that's so unique about this park, like any other park, that they're very unique, and the people most contiguous to it take ownership of it. But this park has a lot to offer to everyone in the city, and I think the one statement that's very important is that people who normally would not use recreational facilities have an opportunity to do that now. You know, I have a son with special needs also, and this park is a treasure for him. He can come here and he can do things here. He can recreate here where he probably won't be able to do it in most recreational atmospheres. So this is the best statement we can make. And it went down the list last night, and I saw all of the partners, and this is truly a community effort. Coach, the county, the state, city, you name it, everyone has a hand in this, and that's what makes Columbia special. And so I'm very happy to be a part of this, to know that we all came together to make something special happen for the capital city. Thank you.
All right, Councilman Howard Duvall.
Thank you, Mo, and I just want to say thank you to all the groups that have participated in getting this field started. I know that the coach's book that is helping fund this is called pressure makes diamonds, and this has taken a long time to get off the ground, so we're going to keep the pressure on, and we're going to make a diamond here in the next few months. Thank you, Coach.
All right, and my co-helper in this project, Seth Rose, County Council.
Hello, everyone, and Coach, I'm going to have to get a copy of that book when I get a chance. But I am Seth Rose. I represent Richland County Council District 5, which includes the Rosewood community, and I couldn't be more thrilled about today's groundbreaking. Obviously, the Miracle Field is going to bring the thrill of sport and a lot of smiles to both adults and children of special needs. And I wanted to also mention, as part of today's groundbreaking, we have a very unique trail that's going to be installed, and it's going to be ADA accessible, which is going to allow adults and children of special needs to also enjoy and use that very unique nature trail that's going to be so close to our city's core. But I couldn't be more thrilled to be here. As was said earlier, there's a lot of people that came together to make this happen. The Richland County Conservation Department, Richland County Council, the City of Columbia, the Gills Creek Watershed Association, who came up with 6 figures in grant funding to help fix stormwater issues that was going to be associated with this project, because we wanted to do it right. But I couldn't be more thrilled to be here. Also wanted to mention, obviously, the Ray Tanner Foundation. Thanks for all you do in the community. And look forward to seeing the fruits of this labor. Bye.
And Councilwoman Myers, is she here? Okay. I guess the big speaker of today's event is Coach Ray Tanner. I'm going to take a second here to talk about Coach, and then maybe you can introduce Don. Coach and I go a long way. And on a personal level, when I used to own Moe's Grapevine, we used to feed the baseball team pre-game meals. So we kind of got to know each other a little bit. But going back to this project, his vision, his idea, what created this vision, and this to be a reality. And of course, Mayor Benjamin took it on from here, and then everybody else kind of helped together. But without him, this would never, ever happen. I don't think anybody in Columbia would ever thought about it. So for that, we're thankful. And I will appreciate it if you come and give us a couple of words or say a couple of words about this project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is a true celebration today, and I want to begin by introducing my wife, Karen. Please stand and be recognized. She spearheads the Ray Tanner Foundation. She's the head coach. She's the director of athletics. She's in charge at home. You guys know the deal. So she's in charge of everything. But it's just such a wonderful day today, and I think back to years ago when we were very fortunate and blessed to win a couple of national championships. It was mentioned that we should do a book, and I wasn't interested in a book. I didn't want to write a book. I didn't want to be a part of a book. I don't think I'm all that exciting, so I was against it until I realized that it may be the vehicle that starts this Miracle Field, and then I was all about it, so that was the launch. And then so many people since that time have come along, members of our foundation and all the people in the city in the state of South Carolina that have contributed to the Ray Tanner Foundation. And I want to recognize Mike Brennan and BB&T, who played a significant role in seeing this come to fruition today. And the city and the county, it was always an event that everybody received well. It might not have happened overnight, and we understand that, but everybody was on board to see this day become a reality. And it is so special. Being a part of sports all my life, it dawned on me many years ago that we don't have enough Miracle Fields. I think at the time that I was exposed to a Miracle Field, there was one in the entire state of South Carolina. And now there's quite a few more, but still not enough. And now we're going to be able to showcase one right here. And there is no reason that young people, young girls and young boys with special needs and disabilities can't enjoy baseball or softball. And we'll have an opportunity. And with my busy days of the sports that I'm involved with, and Carolina softball and Founders Park for baseball and the Fireflies, now the Miracle Field. So I get a chance to stop somewhere else on my travels throughout the city. So this is very special. I can't tell you how excited I am to see us get to this day. It is a wonderful day. It's exciting, and I can't say thank you enough to everybody that's been involved in this project. This is one of the greatest things I've ever been involved with. And I'm looking forward to having this field where I can just come out and walk around and enjoy the excitement and passion from our young people. In closing, I want to introduce Dawn Darby. If you'll come up, Dawn, and speak to this group. And she's our leader of the Therapy Place, which is one of the most wonderful organizations that you'll ever learn about. So please join me in welcoming Dawn Darby.
Good morning. Excuse my stickiness today. Yeah. My name is Dawn Darby. I'm the co-founder and executive director of the Therapy Place. We are on Covenant Road, right nearby. And I represent the folks that you see back in this section over here. A lot of them have the green shirts on. These children, their families come to us all the time and say what opportunities are available for our families. And we are so excited to be able to tell them about this one. Speaking of BB&T, while I have the mic, I will say y'all just finished putting a playground up at our space. So we appreciate you for that as well, Mike. I appreciate that. But that is a space for our families to be able to play at our location. That's a comfortable area where they know that things have been thought of for them to be able to get around. And so to be able to send families out here and be able to interact with their peers, they're typically developing peers and other special needs children from throughout the community is going to be huge. And I'm getting teared up hearing y'all talk about it because it is here and we are so ready for it. So thank you very much. Thank you for having me, Coach Tanner. Okay, I will. November 3rd is an event our fall event. It's called Therapalooza at 701 Whaley. We are excited to fundraise for more things just like this. We serve 160 families each week. Only a few of them are out here today. It's hard to get us wrangled together, but Therapalooza, we invite you to come out for that. See me if you want tickets or want to sponsor. Thank you, Mayor, for pointing that out. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. So let me just go a little bit into a timeline of how this field has really happened. Back when I first got elected, the idea was circling around. Of course, Ray Tanner and then our mayor kind of put the idea in everybody's head, and it really kind of got stuck in my mind. So we looked around. We looked around in just about every corner of the city. What is the proper place to locate this field? And we, with the help with the Allison Baker and the Parks and Recreation Commission staff, we really came up with this location because we want to make them feel welcome. We want to make them feel part of the community. There's a lot of activities going around that relates to children and relates to people that represents the city, and we want the Miracle League field to be part of that. So that's the reason we chose, of course, Owens Field. But not only that, it's a great location to bring the county, to bring YMCA, to bring the city and the school board to be part of this project, and we're very thankful for that. If you share some numbers with you, maybe. Ray Tanner Foundation contributed $329,190. City of Columbia contributed $525,000. Parks and Recreation Development Grant $72,733. Richland County Conservation Department $160,000. Richland County Stormwater $25,000. Richland County School District $50,000, and the DHEC gave us $170,000. The total cost of the Owens Field Miracle Field project is $1,331,000. And we, as policymakers, we push the envelopes. We ask for money. We sign papers. But really, the hard work is the Parks and Recreation and the people who came around and did the design, did the field work. Of course, made this event happen. And without them, none of this would be a possibility. But of course, I'm never going to forget the dream and the vision of Coach Ray Tanner and the insistence of the mayor, and our support and feedback from my council persons is what made this a reality. And we are so thrilled for everybody to come and enjoy this field and make history and make memories forever and ever. And let's not forget BB&T for being a big part of this also. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. This is This is really exciting for us in the city. And you know, we do what we do for our kids, of course, and not my kids, your kids, but everybody in the future, the kids of future kids of our city. So we thank you for that. So well, let's dig in, I guess. Let's shovel some dirt.